Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And we do have the new Cyclone and Typhoon Flow Zone 3.0. Reason for this video is I've been getting a lot of emails, Jeff and I, asking questions on the different things that we putting on the website now. I told you I was going to take the handcuffs off and the handcuffs are off. So you're going to be seeing, a lot of different new things, especially by way of spraying. Just to kind of, micro categorize a lot of different things to fit a lot of different people's needs. So that's kind of why you're seeing all this different stuff come out. I want to take a minute and go through some of them so that you understand and you know what's what. Of course, I don't want anything to be confusing to you, so that's why I'm going to go through everything right quick. So that's the new Typhoon version 3. Good looking. They made a few little design changes back here on the back. Kind of looks a little cooler. Same thing, it comes with a few tips from the factory. And this is interesting. They've actually went away from the metal male quick connect plug to, it looks like a poly. I think in the past maybe they'd had a few issues with some different things rusting and so forth. So that's probably why they made that change. And if you're wondering the difference between the Typhoon and the Cyclone, physically they're the exact same. They're both 4 gallons. It's really not a ton of difference between the two. They both have the 5 pressure settings. The only major difference in performance is the Typhoon goes from 8 to 115 PSI, I believe, and the Cyclone goes from 8 to 60 PSI, I believe. If those numbers are right, look on the product pages and you'll see them and get the correct numbers if I'm wrong. I think that's right though. So basically the Typhoon, you get more pressure. That's really the only difference, which does allow you to use different nozzles or you can use nozzles with bigger orifice size so you can put out more volume. So it is a few advantages to the Typhoon. Another thing is if you're spraying up high, like in trees or something like that, the extra pressure will let you spray a further distance up. So same thing as the old school ones. These things clip on the side right here and you put a little screw in it. So that's where you hold your wand. I'm not going to do all that today. Filter inside the tank right here that comes out, obviously. The inside of the tank pretty much looks identical. It's got the elbow down in there for the suction. And one thing I've always liked about these is the shoulder or the harness that holds the sprayer to your body. It's got some really nice, good, thick pads on it. So the straps are pretty easy to hook up. You just run it through here. This loop that's molded to the tank, and then I run it right back through the top one on the harness itself. Now I find that this is a little bit tough sometimes because you ain't got a lot of room to work with, so you have to kind of force it through there. And sometimes I even have to take my pocket knife and kind of help it through a little bit, kind of push it through from the back side. Be careful, especially if you use a sharp pocket knife. And once you get it pulled through good, just tighten it down, and that's not going anywhere. You'll find the suction port on the right rear of the tank. Basically take one end of the hose, screw that on. Pretty easy. You can pretty much just get that good and hand tight. It's good enough. It does have a washer inside. Then you'll take the gun that comes with the flow zone, screw that on to the other end of the hose. That's on the inlet side of the gun, and on the outlet you've got a 1/4 inch quick connect, and then of course on your wand you can actually put, you know, the factory nozzles. Of course, if you get one of these from us, we add it's either 8 or 10 foot wide flood nozzle to this package, and it's just the same price as it for just a sprayer. We just throw it in there because we want you to have one. And then of course we got the nozzle buddy. That's like an upgrade to this, and I'll show you the spray patterns on those in just a second. But then here's your battery. Comes with a charger, a little indicator light on the back to make sure it's fully charged. Then you want to put some water in it, and here's your pressure settings over here. Just turn it on, bleed the line, and you've got your sprayers ready to go. Now we do have the option on the website to get the I think that's the angled wand or bent spray wand. That is a Flow Zone product that we just sell, and basically it replaces the factory wand. The upgrades on this is there's stainless steel quick connects on each end. Pretty sure this is a no drip wand or no leak wand, and it's also got a bend in it so that it kind of makes your angle maybe a little bit better when you're spraying your turf. But that's one item all on its own. And then I have created my own version of a spray wand and call it GCI Turf Wand Buddy. And you can see it's quite a bit longer. I'm pretty sure the Flow Zone one is 18 inches, and the one that we have made is 24 inches. So it actually gets the material a little bit further away from your feet. Gives you, you have a little bit more distance between you and the material coming out of the sprayer. And this is a 1/4 inch tubing with 1/4 inch quick connects, but the one I've made is 3/8 inch tubing, and it's aluminum, so it's super lightweight, but it still has the same 1/4 inch quick connects on it. We do make these in-house, meaning we purchase the tubing, we purchase the fittings. I have a bending machine. We put the bend in it the way I feel is best for spraying at the right angle, and then we install the fittings using not Loctite, but it's a Loctite type material that's made for pressure washers, so that it's super high strength and it'll never leak on you. So these are two different items, okay? That was one of the questions we had on the email. They are indeed two different items. They're purchased differently or separately from each other. Both will connect right to the factory Flow Zone spray gun with ease. Now the entire Wand Buddy assembly is something else I put together, and it is the longer wand, the GCI wand that we make, plus a new Udor gun, and this is what I consider an upgrade to the Flow Zone factory gun, and it's quite a bit different. The internals in this thing are super high quality, and it also gives you a little bit different angle of approach. You can see the difference here. If I'm holding this spray gun up, this is more like a pressure washer style, and you can see this one, my wrist angle is a little bit differently. So, you know, it's a little bit of difference in between the two guns, but I do consider the Wand Buddy assembly, the whole thing, an upgrade to the Flow Zone. So you can see this is the hand spray boom that I showed you a few times already, and this is totally and completely different and separate from the Wand Buddy. Okay, it's two totally different things. You can't take this hand boom nozzle off and use it on the GCI Wand Buddy. Not yet, but it's coming. We're working very closely with the company that manufactures these to be able to integrate it with the Wand Buddy with a quick connect. So that may be coming somewhere down the road. Things are moving kind of slow on that, to be honest with you, but know that I am working on it. Now, what if I want to have all three of these options for spraying, and I want to go between the Flow Zone gun, the hand boom, and the Wand Buddy? You have to have a fitting system to connect to the hose so that you can quickly interchange. The Wand Buddy comes with the male quick connect in. I have added the option to the website for the hand boom for the male quick connect in. And as you can tell right here, the factory Flow Zone does not have a quick connect. It just don't. It comes from the factory like that. You have to screw the thing in. So we have another option on the website that I put together, and this will actually allow you to make your Flow Zone sprayer a quick connect. So you take the brass Flow Zone fitting and put it on the end of your factory Flow Zone spray gun, and it has a washer in there, so no Teflon or no Loctite is needed. And then you'll take the stainless steel quick connect, and then I've got the correct adapter, and you screw that into your hose. And again, you shouldn't need any Teflon tape on this or anything, because there is a washer down inside here. I have seen a few of these leak a little bit, even with the washer, and those were on old sprayers with a worn out washer. So you might want to put a little bit of Teflon tape on the male threads of the adapter if your sprayer is a little bit older. So now when I do that, now I can simply quick connect to the Flow Zone factory gun. I can quick connect to the hand boom, and I can quick connect to the GCI Turf Wand Buddy. So there, it just fixes it where it's all interchangeable. Now let's go and show you this while we're at it. You've seen a new category on the website, GCI Clean. That's kind of built around my pressure washer system that's coming. But this is the SGS 28, okay? You'll notice it looks very similar to the factory Flow Zone gun that comes with a Flow Zone sprayer. Well, the SGS 28 is not intended or not to be used with a Flow Zone backpack sprayer. Okay, this is a high pressure washing gun. This gun is to be used with a pressure washer, and that's it. It's strictly for pressure washing. And then you'll also see we've got some pressure washing stuff along with a bunch of these fittings. So if you're a fitting nerd like me and you need to get fittings to outfit your thing, we've got, you know, the garden hose quick connect stainless steel and all these other quick connect stainless steels on the website now. And then this is a spray wand. These two spray wands right here, they're actually labeled as a lance on the website. One is, pretty sure this is a 24-inch, and then the longer one, which at the time of making this video is not live, but it will be soon, this is a 36-inch. They're both bent, both have quick connects, and these are not intended to be used with the Flow Zone or spraying your grass. These are strictly pressure washer items. So there's your 36-inch lance with the SGS 28, and then there's your 24-inch lance with the SGS 28. And again, these are not for the Flow Zone. If you'll notice, it has a 3/8-inch male plug quick connect on the inlet side, not a 1/4 inch, so it won't even hook to it. And of course, these have been on there for a while, but I just wanted to show it to you. It's the little mixer that I use for mixing my liquids inside the Flow Zone. And you can get that individually, or it's on the drop down box with the sprayers on the sprayer page. You can add that to the sprayer, and it's actually cheaper when you do that because we don't have to pay double shipping. We just put this in the box with the actual sprayer and just charge the retail price on those. Pro guys, this is the Kimlon gun, the Let's Go Kimlon. That's the gun we've been using for years, and now we've got a very good, healthy supply of them. and we have those on the website as well. It comes with a that's a 1/2-inch barb nylon fitting. Of course, I don't add the fitting to these because I have absolutely no clue what your spray rig is set up as. So there's 3/4 inch female pipe NPT pipe threads on the inside of the gun, so you will have to adapt that, and you can get the gun only, or we have the GNC nozzles, which are yellow, blue, and green. You can either get it with the yellow, with the blue, with the green, or you can get it with all three. These are hands down our favorite spray guns, made for spraying turf off a skid sprayer. I absolutely love the things. You can take out the 4 screws right here and replace the guts in it when you wear it out, because you will, if you spray it up turf, you will wear it out, and you can get a rebuild kit for them. This is not set up to use with the Flow Zone sprayer, because you honestly don't need it, because in the nozzle buddy that you would purchase with the Flow Zone or separately, it actually comes with a quick connect with one of the shower head nozzles like that quick connects right into the end of your Flow Zone factory gun. So you can use the spray nozzle with the Flow Zone gun. You don't have to actually have this particular gun. So let's go out here in the driveway. We will quick connect up these right quick, and I'll show you a couple of quick spray patterns. We'll go with the just the factory Flow Zone setup, and I'm not going to show their factory nozzles. It's just a basic fan tip and a adjustable cone and like a pencil stream is all it is. But I'll show you the nozzle buddy, and those are 3 of my favorite tips that I like to use. And of course, we've already adapted them where they just quick connect right in for you, and you don't have to go through the hassle of trying to do all that. So let's check out these spray patterns. So this is one of the nozzles that comes in the Nozzle Buddy pack. It's just an air induction fan tip, and you can see it just produces a medium to coarse droplet fan tip. Is basically all it is. You can spray weeds with it, spot spray. You can spray your whole yard with it. Any type of chemicals you can spray with it. I've had 0 issues with any of that. The fan tip will work with the Cyclone and the Typhoon. Next one is the shower head nozzle, and I typically like to take the wand off for that. I'll typically run this one on high pressure with either one, and you can see you would walk and wave your wrist back and forth like that. Whoops. And that's how you create your spray pattern. And the last one is the wide spray nozzle, and you can't use this one with a Cyclone. The Cyclone don't produce enough pressure, but it does come with the Nozzle Buddy pack in with the Typhoon if you get that. So I use that with the wand, and about knee high. You can see I'm getting about a good, I don't know, that's 10 foot or so spray pattern. Darken it up a little bit for you so you can see it. When you quick connect the gun in between the guns, you want to definitely cut your sprayer off because you don't have your own off handle to stop flow. Basically, I'm going to disconnect it, connect it to another one, and the Wand Buddy spray gun setup will work with the Nozzle Buddy with 0 issues, and then you can see it just sprays the same just like it would with the normal gun. I don't have a tip on it, but you can see the water coming out. Turn the power back off, quick disconnect, then it connects right up to the hand boom. Now this is the hand boom, and I always run it on high pressure with the Typhoon, and you can see the pattern right here. I got a video coming up. I'm going to show you how I been taking care of the weeds in my gravel parking lot lately, and it's with this particular gun. And you talking about a time saver. I mean a big time saver. So I'll show you that video pretty soon. Now, one of the things with the wand buddy, and I kind of thought about this in the design, is if I have the gun in this orientation and the bend is down, I can actually twist it up like that, so the bend is up. So now when I'm spraying, it actually gets my material a little closer to the ground and kind of, how do I word this? Instead of spraying straight down on the turf, it kind of sprays out toward the turf, kind of parallel with the turf. And a lot of the times I like doing that, especially if it's a touch windy out and I need to get the material closer to the ground. I'll rotate that so that it's sticking up, and I'm spraying like with the upward, or not upward, but parallel to the ground, instead of spraying straight down into the canopy. So hopefully that clears up some of the confusion on the new stuff that's on the website. As far as the big boys that are coming out, the pressure washer, I mean, there's one on the wall right there, and it's absolutely fantastic. I'm incredibly proud of that, just to be honest with you. It's totally completely unique, different from anything on the market you've ever seen, and I think it's going to be a big hit. Though that will probably be the first, big thing coming out from me, just because they're able to manufacture the stuff that I've designed on that a little bit quicker. So that's coming here real soon. And then Spray Buddy, it's still looking like May the 30th, which is right around the corner. It's May 6th today. I'm anticipating probably a 2-week delay on that, possibly a 4-week delay, just because I'm still waiting on parts from manufacturers. Okay, I saw a comment the other day on a post, and it kind of ticked me off, just to be honest with you. The guy said, "Yeah, you've been showing all this stuff and I ain't seen nothing yet." Well, it ain't my fault. Here's the problem: they can't keep up with me. That's the problem. I work circles around them, or they either, that's probably not a good statement. I don't work circles around them. Maybe they just have a workload that dictates their pace. I don't know how to word that. I'm ready. I have the things on my end have been done. I'm simply waiting on these manufacturers of all these different things that have to come together to put a Spray Buddy together. So it's not that I'm slow, by no means. It's just that the manufacturers aren't keeping up with my pace. I think that might be a better way to word it. As soon as I got everything together, we'll start assembling them, and I'll show you a detailed video on it, and then they'll go on the website for sale. But all the POs have been submitted. I've placed orders for every single last thing I need. It's just, some things have 3-week lead times, 4-week lead times, 6-week lead time. It's just the country we are in right now. Things aren't just sitting around where they can send me 500 of a particular item. It just ain't happening right now, so it's not my fault. Again, I hope this clears up everything on what's what, all the new stuff, and I hope it really makes a difference in your spraying. And this is, I don't put any junk out, okay? All the stuff, especially things that we are making in-house, they are the highest quality spray equipment that you can get, and they will last you years and years and years and years to come. So, as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.